Stigma and discrimination remains the biggest hurdle in the fight against HIV and AIDS in Nigeria. The country's National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, estimates that 3.1 million people live with HIV/AIDS in Nigeria and that there are 300,000 new infections every year. The prevalence rate is 3.6%. While these statistics do not leave any cheering news, what is really a serious cause for concern is that not much is known about those who contract the new infections. They are not coming out to disclose their status for fear of being stigmatized and discriminated against, and that in turn is driving the spread of the disease.
If I had not disclosed my status, I had just been there.
No one knows this better than Abigail, who's been living with the disease for several years now and has suffered untold discrimination.
It's not an easy thing to just go out there and disclose, because so many times, like, for example, you come out on the TV like this, the moment you step out there, you know, people tend to react in a different manner.
It is that reaction that is making disclosure quite an agony for those who have the disease. This young mother of two who has been living with the virus for several years now got her first root shock of stigma when the friend she was living with discovered she had tested positive.
My friend that I'm living with packs my load out, that the nurse has already told her that I'm a positive living person, that I cannot stay with her. So I pack my load and I leave.
The sad reality is that besides feeling the spread of the disease, stigma and discrimination are gradually creating another serious problem: poverty.
The recurring decimal is poverty. People who are HIV positive get retrenched from their employment. They get discriminated. At the end of the day, they have no employment. And when they have no employment and they have no drugs, they die. I mean, you can imagine the consequences.
Experts say at least 7 out of every 10 persons publicly known to have the HIV virus in the country have either lost their jobs or do not have one. What further compounds the issue is that governments across the country do not appear to be doing enough to fight the problem. Less than 5 of the 36 states in the country have laws against discrimination and stigmatization of persons living with HIV and AIDS. The country's national parliament is even lagging behind in this regard. So far, it has not been able to pass a national anti-stigma law. DG Badmos, CCTV, Lagos, Nigeria.